Come on now. Come on now. Where are you? It's a hot one up here. Tattoo Mark YouTube. Where am I at? What kind of dash is that? Look at that cruise control on and off switch. Look at the lights. Look at the AC. Look at the dashboard. Look at the AM radio. Look at the clock. Where am I at? Where's Tattoo Mark at? 92284 is where I'm at. Wait a minute. Listen. Where are you? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Listen. That's what I'm talking about right there. What's up? What's up, everybody? Tattoo Mark. I am on location at the next estate sale. I got this beauty for sale. All power, everything. Got all the bells and whistles. It's for sale. It's a convertible as well. 1970 Cadillac. Cadillac. It is hot. It is nice. It is sleek. It was his baby. It was the client's baby. It's for sale. Come and get it. What's going on, everybody? Tattoo Mark. I am on location at the next estate sale. Let's go take a look. Got a big one. I am up in Yucca Valley. Got some other cars as well. Got some other Lincolns and some other Cadillacs. Let's go take a look around over here. It's a big piece of property. Marco and Junior are doing their thing. Marco and Junior are doing their thing. This is a little area right here. It's got some auto parts, a lot of tools. There's an old job box. Well, it's a new job box, but it's a job box. Got some vintage appliances, stuff, junk, stuff, metal, car parts, rims, car parts, catalytic converters. Look at the rims. Look at all the rims for all the vehicles. Look at that great chrome bumper, Mercury bumper, all intact. That'd be a great, like a part of a bed frame or something. More car parts. There's more car parts, hoods of old cars. Nice hoods, good colors in there. There's a shed in here full of stuff. They're in here working. They'd be in here working. A lot of vacuum cleaner collection. Look at that great Art Deco over there. This was plumb full all the way to the door. Marco and Junior doing their thing. Cleaning it out. 92284, it's where I'll be. Tattoo Mark, everybody. Look. Might have to hurry a little bit. All kinds of stuff. Old luggage, old lights. I mean, this place has everything. It was packed. Had to bring it outside. There's boxes we got to go through, or you guys can go through. Old lights. Old cowboy western stuff. A lot of old cars, like toy cars. A lot of toys. Stuff in there. Great old stereo equipment. He must have been a DJ or something, because right now, right here, right there, there's like two major setups of stereo equipment. Got Rain. Good names in there. Great amps down at the bottom. Here's a couple of more cars. These cars are, I can't remember what I said. I think they're 400 each. 350, 400 each. Come and get them. You can bring them back to life or scrap them. Vacuum cleaner collection. All right, let's go inside. Stuff in there that we have no idea. More stuff in there. Marco, can you turn the car off for me? Look at the garage. This is where the baby is kept. A lot of stuff in here. All over the garage is packed. Whoops. A lot of stuff here. Oh, and then let me say something about the videos and the photos. Some people will say, they'll come into the estate sale and they'll go, you know, like, where is that? They'll say, they'll take a picture of it. They'll say, where is this? and I'll say, well, the last time I knew it was in the garage. So, and sometimes it's not in the garage because, as you well know, I got a crew and they're moving things around and setting things up. So when you see it in the video or you see it on still shots in a photo, that does not mean that it's still going to be there. That means that the crew, look at all that in there. That means that the crew is going to move it. They're going to set it up, record players, old radios in there. That means the crew is going to set it up, and it could be anywhere. So you can't really go by the photos of where it'll be. I know it's a lot of stuff and it's killer. You can't really go by where the stuff is in photos or videos. So kind of remember that. Come on now, look at all this. I don't go to Yucca Valley much, but when I do, I drink beer. Now you remember that commercial? What's that old man, that's real good looking old man? Snap on right there. Tools, rollaway toolbox is full. What's that show? Dos Equis. I normally don't drink. Anyway, it's a bad joke. All right, we're in the house. We're in the house. A lot of collections. You'll see in my description. A lot of collections of everything from clocks to radios to everything. A lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. Come and look, come and look. Stereo, antiques, vintage. Look at all that. Look at all the kitchen vintage. Look at all the kitchen vintage. It's all over. And there's, it goes around to the right-hand side. But in there, to the right, is really a lot of cool old stuff. A lot of old bathroom stuff. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, come on. Vintage, kitchen, cookie jar collection, everything collection. Look at all that. Freezers. Freezers. Nice Hawaiian old lamp, vintage lamp there. It's full. Gotta hurry. Kitchen. Most of the kitchen stuff is, look, it's packed. Come on. Come on, it's packed. It's packed. Chinese. A lot of good art. A lot of good art. A couple of surfboards, 2 or 3 surfboards. Look at it. It's full. It's plumb full. Vintage refrigerator back there, turquoise and stuff. Rolling racks, nice chrome rolling racks. My arm's getting tired. Look at a great old stove. Stuff below it. Stuff on top. More vintage cookie jars, more tiki stuff, a lot of tiki stuff, a lot of original tiki stuff here. Look. Yucca Valley, baby, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. A lot of art right there, just stacked up. Clocks. Look at that. That's vintage. That's the real deal. Slot machine. Got to plug that up. Got to plug that up. Got some Fiesta pack. Got some Del Taco burritos. Got to feed the crew and tacos. Sputnik lamp, Pyrex, vintage Pyrex. Found a box of foreign and American coins, a lot of radios, a lot of good stuff over there. A lot of stuff in the china cabinet, a lot of stuff over there. More tiki and Chinese and Asian. It's all over. It's all over. Really cool flower pots out here. Plant stands, flower pots. This goes around to the back part of the fence. If you go back there, it keeps going around. A lot of cool vintage stuff here. A lot of great old flower pots. Patio. Bird cage. Down the hall. Down the hall, down the hall. Go over here. Big walk-in pantry with blankets and pillows. Blankets and pillows and Christmas. The closets are filled also with clothes. More tiki, books, shoes, vintage, clothing and t-shirts, vest, leather, Levi's, stuff like that. That's full. Artwork, furniture, nice stuff over there. Boxes of clothes and t-shirts that hasn't been, you know, unpacked for years and years. Good artwork over there. Got a queen size bed here. Artwork here. That's the bathroom in there. This is the office or one bedroom. More radios, TVs, vintage stuff. Over there, Coca-Cola vintage, M&M vintage. Vintage, look at all the cars and airplanes. Cars and airplanes. Cars and airplanes, trains and automobiles. That was pretty quick, what? Planes, trains and automobiles. More cars. DVDs. Look at the entertainment section. More clothes. Vintage clothing, vintage military. Here's a really nice old military outfit. Vintage flags. Vintage jackets, vintage vest. Nice vintage old vest. This is filled. Police stuff over there. LAPD memorabilia. Clothes and badges and stuff. Super cool, super cool. Super cool. And the master. More clothing in here. This is where the clothing's really at. Hats, t-shirts, clothing. Vest, Wrangler. More stuff. Leather. Furniture, nice furniture, kind of like Tommy Bahama. Radios, a little bit of everything. Here's where I took some of the photos that you see. Vintage t-shirts, there must be 200 of them. You know, wherever I turn them to. So they're all over. Good clothing. Really a lot of good vintage clothing. This one, Levi's. Good stuff. Stuff at the bottom. There's a bathroom back there. More furniture. A lot of stuff over there. Vanessa's over there doing her thing. A lot of clothing on the bed. A lot of clothing. Hampton Bay. Blankets. Have some Indian blankets here as well. It's a lot. That's it. It's already a long video. Let me move this and I'm going to exit this way. I'll show you one more thing before I close. One more thing. I think they're protected. I think they're protected by, I think they're federally protected. But you never see that, you know, and I didn't notice until like the second day of being up here. But I believe they're federally protected, and to have 2 of them on your property is really amazing. I believe they're saguaro cactus. They must be 40 feet up in the air, 40 or 50 feet up in the air. I mean, they're huge. The one on the right side is like massive. I mean, that was like, I mean, I don't even think you can buy them, but if you buy them, I think that one would be like, you know, 75 grand or something, you know, and the one on the left would be like 30 grand. I mean, that's if you could even find them that big. So whoever, the property is going to be for sale. So whoever buys it's going to get two amazing, maybe redo the outside here, you know, make it look more nicer with lights and everything, but they're going to get two beautiful big saguaro cactuses. Okay, that's it. I'm rambling. We got to close it. It's a big one. This one's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday 9:30 to 5, Saturday 8 to 5, Sunday 8 to 5. I want to close with saying one thing. It's not political, but it's kind of political. I want to say something about when I was growing up. When I was growing up as a little boy back in the 70s, and you know, one of the best baseball players that I ever saw was Pete Rose. And I remember as a little boy, they called him Charlie Hustle. And I remember going to the Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, which is a different, that one's torn down now, but I used to go to Atlanta Fulton County Stadium in Georgia, and that's where I watched Hank Aaron break the all-time record there one night with my dad, and that's where I saw Pete Rose a lot, and just a wonderful stadium and wonderful memories about Pete Rose. He recently died. I don't think that he got the credit that he deserved for what he did in the Major League Baseball. The all-time hits leader, and you can go on Google and see all of his attributes of what he did and what he meant. He went to baseball back in the 70s like Ohtani for the Dodgers means today to baseball. And and you know, he got into trouble. He bet on baseball. He bet on his own team to win. He was the manager of the Reds, I believe, and he bet on his own team to win. And he got in trouble and he got banned for life. And I think it's wrong. I think that's wrong. I think for what he did for baseball and all the entertainment and no drugs and for what he did for baseball, maybe he should have gotten a fine, maybe a suspension of three months or something. But to be banned from baseball and not to be allowed into the Baseball Hall of Fame is wrong. It's wrong for what he did, and he made a comment before he passed away that if I don't go in before I die, you know, I don't want to go in at all. And I agree with that. You know, there's rapists and murderers and arsonists out there that get out in 2 or 3 years, and he can't get in the Hall of Fame in baseball because he bet on a game that he bet to win. He bet his own team to win, and I think it's wrong. I think the people that are in charge of that is wrong for voting, and I think it's wrong. I think that he should be allowed in, and it's a shame that he passed before he got in, and he was one of the all-time greats, and I hope he rests in peace, and in a lot of people's eyes, he is already in the Hall of Fame, but it's wrong what those people did. That's my take. I love you. I love each and every one of you. Looka, looka.